What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about ASTR. A crypto I think can do some decent gains in this next bull cycle for a number of reasons. There's all, and I'm going to break them down in this vid. You'll be able to see by the title what I think this can do. But I also want to talk about the Coinbase video that came out yesterday. If you've not seen it, it's quite interesting. They released it on YouTube, and sort of the potential fallout from that. Before I get into any of it though, if you're new to this channel, guys, these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about, did videos on this channel. And in those videos, I said I was buying these coins, the quality. If you'd have done the same, say you're putting $100 into each of them, you can see what the prices were recording. You can see what the current prices are. So if you'd put in 100 into each, that's a $2,600 investment. You'd be able, and if you still held those cryptos, which is mad because it's 3 years on, they should have been sold in the 2021, in the year of 2021 when the markets were red hot. But if you still held them and you wanted to sell them today, you'd be able to bank 15k in profit, which is pretty good. And that's doing everything wrong as an investor because they should be sold when the markets are red hot. That's what I did and my friends and my followers did. And if you just sold these in 2021, that $2,600 investment would have returned 123 grand in profit. So big difference. Now, as I said, I sold these. These are not what I own. But if you do want to see the cryptos that I've been buying up, go to copymycrypto.com. Currently, obviously, I have a very different portfolio to any of this. But on copymycrypto.com, I share the coins that I own with the members. Anytime I'm going to buy a coin, I let the members know. I also break down why I'm buying this coin, what gains I think it can do, and what percentage of my money I'm putting in. And if the members want to copy, they can. It is as simple as that. It's taking the work out of your crypto investing. All I do every day is deep dive these markets. I find coins that I think are going to be winners, like I said with Phantom. And in 2020, there was no one on YouTube anywhere talking about Phantom being a big winner. I released a course saying this is going to be the best investment of the year. Went up to nearly 700 times. Now, the way I picked Phantom is the same way that I've picked the coins that I'm in right now. There's one of them that I think has got a real strong shot of 100x. It was added to my portfolio very recently. So if you want to hear about that and find out about that, you've got to go to copymycrypto.com and check and read through the site. It's going to take 10 minutes. And you can see what the successes have been on the site as well from some of the members. So go take a look now. Right, ASTR. Currently priced at 6.4 cents. Circulating supply is 4.49 billion. Most of the total supply is out. Obviously, this is a Polkadot parachain, ASTR. It's the DApp hub, as it were. But this means that all the tokens will be out within the 2 years of them landing their parachain slot. Now, the token itself went live in January last year at a price of 18 cents, so about a third of that now. And it's the DApp hub on Polkadot that supports Ethereum, WebAssembly, and Layer 2 solutions like ZK rollups. ASTR wants to be the multi-chain smart contract platform that will support multiple blockchains and multiple virtual machines. The Polkadot relay chain doesn't support smart contracts. That's why it's important for the ecosystem to have a parachain that enables this for all developers who want to build on the Polkadot ecosystem. And ASTR is here to provide the best solution for all developers by supporting Ethereum virtual machines and making a parachain where EVMs and WASM smart contracts can coexist and communicate with each other. So a straightforward premise. And like I said, the goal is the future of multi-chain smart contracts. ASTR won a number of Web3 grants. Let me get rid of this, do my head in. They've won a number of Web3 grants as well. They've got the Build to Earn program that allows developers to earn incentives for building dApps. They've got 500,000 community members. And look, this is and they're saying join the fast growing ecosystem. You can stake ASTR, you can earn quite nicely. And they, to be fair to them, update a lot for the community as well. And if we just take a look, where is it? So I want to check Explorer to see if we've got data on the amount of holders. We'll also see what's got cracking with their Twitter. So, exciting news from ASTR and Injective. We've connected Polkadot and Cosmos ecosystem, bringing new assets and new possibilities to ASTR. This was just 16 hours ago. As you can see, 2 minutes ago they tweeted out. It's happening again. Flux is adding more support for ASTR. So Flux is now partnering with ASTR. 4 hours ago, they're talking about the exciting day of Consensus 2023. Look, I mean, this is what I really love to see from a team. And the reason I love to see it, and it's not, you know, the retail need to know what's happening. But actually, the huge benefit of this is retail are going to be the ones that initially move the market here. Retail are going to be the ones that get the ball rolling. So being communicative and keeping the retail investors engaged with their investment, that's what you want to do. Because if you're not hearing from a team, retail will just slowly go, oh, nothing's happening here. I'm going to sell this and go to a project where they're actually developing and they're actually building. So that communication is key, and ASTAR do it better than most. Better than most. Also, by the way, 500,000 holders, that's solid. That's really impressive. 500,000 holders when you've got a market cap of less than 300 million. That's damn good. So it's a very good sign for ASTAR moving forward. Also, as you can see, it runs in concert with Polkadot, with Cosmos, with Ethereum, with Binance. You know, they're with Solana. They are pushing to be the multi-chain place, and they are backed hard. They're backed by Binance, they're backed by Coinbase, they're backed by Crypto.com, they're backed by Hashkey, Wabi, you know, OKX, they're backed by Polychain Capital. This is ISG Ventures as well. I mean, Jesus, these are heavily backed for a good reason, is they are bringing quality smart contract, cross-chain smart contract functionality to Polkadot. They're even hiring now. By the way, hiring in a bear cycle, great goddamn sign. If you are hiring in a bear cycle, that means you are managing your foundations, funds, or your reserve funds very, very well, and you are looking to continue to grow. All exceptionally positive. Now, you can see that they have stuff like DApp staking, and you can, if you want to see the total value locked as well, we'll check that out. If they've got it, yeah, there we go. So only 35 mil or so total value locked at this moment in time. But that's not bad. That's not bad. This is something I do expect to see grow over the next sort of year or so. Like, I really do expect to see this start growing. Although they're saying total value locks 276 million, which is far, far different. And it is. Look, 3.3 billion of the ASTAR, of the 4 odd billion, is being staked right now. That's 19,700 stakers. So there is a lot more locked into this ecosystem. That actually only means, wait, 3.3, what have we got here? 4.4, wasn't it? 4.5. Yeah, so about 1.2 billion tokens are actually circulating. So there's a lot less selling pressure than there is buying pressure. That's what the reality should be, which again bodes really damn well. And then again, this has only been up and running for what, a year and 3 months. They have 269 projects currently building on ASTAR. Now, whether that's infrastructure, whether that's DeFi, whether that's gaming, this is a significant amount. They also have government, which is local Japan governments as well. They've got the ASTR Japan lab. These are all projects that are being built by the lab in Japan, based upon ASTR. Again, strong backers. Bodes really well. Bodes really damn well. 500,000 holders. I mean, realistically, this should have no problem having a very good bull cycle. The question is obviously how high can it go? But the reality is it only needs to break 31 cents effectively before it's in price discovery. Although let's double check what its high was. Its high might have been a bit more. All-time high 33. So it only needs to hit 33.5 cents to break its all-time high. Then it is in price discovery mode. Now I'm conservatively just saying 40 cents to hit here. And that's because fundamentally that put it about 1.8 billion, which is pretty good damn market cap. But if this grows the way if this continues to grow the way it is, if this continues to get more users, if they continue to build with the backing that they've got, with the clever management of their funds and their reserves, they're clearly a team that have thought through how to prepare when the markets are flat, how to prepare when the markets are excited. And it's obvious because otherwise they wouldn't be hiring, otherwise they wouldn't be growing, otherwise they wouldn't have a team that's communicative on a daily basis with the market. All in all, bodes really well. I'm probably massively underselling this by saying 40 cents. You know, realistically, if it hit $1, 4.5 billion market cap, is that insane? Not really. Not with the growth that they've had. But a key thing that they do need is to incorporate some really strong DeFi solutions. And at the moment, there's a few, but I've not seen tons where I've gone, yeah, like I've looked through the data on a number of these, not all of them, granted, but I'm not seeing data that's suggesting that these are heavily used. And you do want to be making sure that you're producing DeFi solutions, whether that's lending and borrowing or whatever, that are being really heavily used. They're the ones that are that's gonna bring more eyes to the smart contract platform. That's gonna bring more eyes to the project. That fundamentally will benefit them most. So really getting strong, solidified projects that are then really well marketed. Because if they're not advertised, they're not marketed, they're not gonna succeed. But I like this. I like the fact that they've got so much staked. I like the fact that they are so communicative. I think 40 cents, I'm probably underselling it. I think that's probably fair. 500,000 damn holders. That's impressive. So what do you think? What do you think this can do? Do you think it could be $1, $2, $3, or do you think I'm overestimating it? I think it's unlikely, but could be. But if you do think that, regardless, let me know in the comments what do you think. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. Look, the videos are gonna, make you money, so don't miss them. And if you hit the subscribe button, you won't miss them. It'll also make sure that you can catch up on content a lot easier on YouTube. And before I get into the Coinbase vid response, if you want to see the coins that I own right now, head over to copymycrypto.com and read the site. On the site, it will take 10 minutes to read. Everything on that site is public record. It's like everything there is public record. You can confirm what you read by going through old videos on this channel. It's where I share the coins that I'm in. You can see on the site the successes that some members have had. Copy My Crypto is where it takes the investing work out of it for you. I literally go into the markets every day. You've seen the history of coins that I've called in the past: Phantom, Theta, Zilliqa, VeChain, Engine, all of these big winners. And if you want to make these kind of gains, if you want to find the big winners without having to find them, that's what Copy My Crypto is, because that's all I do. When I buy a coin, I let the members know why I'm buying the coin, the percentage of my money I'm putting in, and they can copy along. It literally couldn't be more simple. So go read the site now. And last thing, so the SEC is alleging violations on the fly, Coinbase says. So Coinbase released this video yesterday on YouTube. And it said that they said that the SEC is making decisions about alleged legal violations on the fly. The San Francisco headquartered platform pushed back against the SEC in a document this month made public for the first time in responding to a Wells notice that was given by the SEC. Much of Coinbase's arguments rest on the idea that cryptocurrencies are listed on the exchange and not securities, which is obviously very, very different from Gary Gensler's belief. The SEC has warned Coinbase that last month it could sue when it filed the notice. The SEC claims Coinbase's staking service, Prime, and wallet products, along with its general listing process, may all violate federal securities laws. In a video shared earlier on Thursday, Gensler reiterated his view that crypto intermediaries must register as regulated entities in the US. Crypto markets suffer from a lack of regulatory compliance. It's not a lack of regulatory clarity, he said, which is basically just him going, "We've done nothing wrong. We said everything. We've made it crystal clear what the clarity is," which we all know that's not the case. So as part of the response, Coinbase created a video featuring Brian Armstrong, who's obviously the CEO of Coinbase, and their general counsel, Paul Growell. Growell told CoinDesk that representatives from the exchange have met with officials from the SEC after filing a response. Any SEC enforcement action will need a majority of the 5 commissioners to vote in favour. The benefit of a Wells response is that these commissioners will have both the enforcement division's argument and the company's response when they decide how to vote. Our sense is they remain unpersuaded at the staff level. We're fully preparing for litigation, just to be very clear, and have been doing so for some time. I always remain optimistic that cooler heads will prevail, but you should not be under any illusion that we are holding out any hope that somehow the SEC will change its mind. And this is it. I mean, it's just, again, we're dealing with a situation of regulation by enforcement with the SEC. They have completely been unclear about everything. We saw Gary Gensler get ripped a new one by a number of politicians in America quite recently about the fact that there is just no clarity. Gary Gensler has thrown out so much BS about crypto being the cause of banks' collapse, which we know is not the case. So until we get the clarity, we're going to see a number of these stories come out. Coinbase isn't the only one, and it won't be the only one in the future either. I'm sure we'll see a number of Wells notice servings coming out to a number of different companies over the next few months as well. It's just a shit show. It always has been. America needs proper clarity. If America get it done, other countries around the world will get it done, because America is a leader in a world leader. So it would be ideal if America were the first to just get the ball rolling. The question is will they? And I just have no faith in any government being efficient. That's what they all lack. So we'll see. Let me know what your perspectives are on all this BS in the comments down below as well. And that's it from me. Take it easy. Bye bye.